I can just do that. That's fine. Here, I'll be back in a second.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. JPEG. 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 JPEG, 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 JPEG. I look like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
What a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Goddamn hot dog. Goddamn hot dog. Goddamn, 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 goddamn hot dog. I just want a picture of a. I just want a picture of a. Goddamn hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. I look like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. I look like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. JPEG. 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 JPEG, 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 JPEG. I look like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
What a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Goddamn hot dog. Goddamn hot dog. Goddamn, 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 goddamn hot dog. I just want a picture of a. I just want a picture of a. Goddamn hot dog. I look like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. I look like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. I look like I know what a JPEG Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture.
Strange as it may seem, ice skaters do not skate on ice. Even the smoothest ice isn't slippery enough for that. Ice must be lubricated before anything will slide on it. The skates really glide over a thin film of water under the skate. Here's what really happens. The blade of the skate cuts a groove, and the pressure melts enough ice to cover the groove with water. The thin film of water between the skate and the ice acts as a lubricant on which the blade can slide easily. A lubricant is something that makes things slippery. Water is sometimes used for lubrication, especially where it can be supplied in large quantities. It takes a lot of water to keep this seagoing roller coaster from sticking to the chute. In some boats, a steady flow of water from the outside lubricates the shaft, which carries power from the engine to the propeller. However, water has disadvantages as a lubricant because it won't stay where it is needed. It pulls apart too easily, and it won't keep its film between moving surfaces. When the surfaces are squeezed together with enough pressure, the water is squeezed out. But there are better lubricants than water. When a sticking bureau drawer is stubborn and bulky, we can make it slippery with a little soap so that it will work easily. For the launching of a liner, tons of tallow or hard grease are used to make a smooth, slippery path. A simple experiment shows the effect of a lubricant. We use a block of metal polished to an even finish and a metal incline as smooth as glass. Without lubrication, the block will not slip. The two metal surfaces are in actual contact. However, if we lubricate the same surfaces, keep them apart with oil, the block will slide of its own weight. Here, magnified thousands of times, with the help of microphotography, we can see what happens when a metal surface glides over another surface of metal riding on a film of oil. Oil is a good lubricant because under high or low temperatures, it keeps an unbroken film to hold sliding surfaces apart, and it won't evaporate. Oil is liquid enough to get into small openings between closely fitting parts. Oil is thick enough to form a cushion that stays where it is needed, and it is elastic enough to make a film under pressure. A small flywheel bearing shows why it is necessary to use a good lubricant. We first remove all the grease or oil. When we spin the wheel, the metal surfaces rub against each other. Without oil, they grow hot. The soft bearing metal is melted. Friction binds the moving parts together, and soon the flywheel will stop. Without the protection of oil, both surfaces are ruined. There are three general ways of circulating a supply of lubricating oil to the parts of a machine. We can arrange a bath of oil so that moving parts can splash into it for lubrication. We can provide a supply of oil on a higher level so that it will trickle down through a system of tubing onto the moving parts. The force of gravity furnishes the power to carry a steady flow of lubricant where it is needed. If we want an extra amount of lubrication, we can force a stream under pressure directly onto the sliding surfaces. By controlling the pressure, we can control the lubrication for different speeds. There are many moving parts and many types of moving surfaces in the automobile engine. Consequently, the engines in our cars today use all three methods of lubrication to provide for the wide range of speeds and loads. The heart of the lubrication system is the oil pump. In the oil pump, the two revolving gears create a suction as the teeth move apart. This suction draws oil from the storage reservoir or oil pan. The gear teeth carry the oil around as they revolve, and then, as they mesh together, force it to the engine parts. Each gear tooth sends a strong spurt of oil, and at normal engine speeds, the result is a steady, smooth flow. In the modern engine, the main bearings carry the load of the crankshaft as it whirls at hundreds of revolutions each minute, and plenty of lubrication is needed. To get this lubrication, a constant stream of oil is pumped under pressure directly into the main bearings. The camshaft has the job of opening and closing the valves and needs an elastic cushion to protect it from friction. The oil flows through tubes to the bearings which carry the camshaft, and more oil flows out through a nozzle onto the timing gears which drive the camshaft. To keep the valves in smooth operation, oil is pumped up into the valve mechanism. A special method is used to lubricate the connecting rods. A high-pressure stream of oil is forced through nozzles in the base of the engine, and each jet of oil is accurately aimed to strike a scoop or dipper on the bottom of a connecting rod. The oil is forced up into the connecting rod bearing by the scoop-like action of the dipper as it strikes the jet. In scooping up water, a locomotive uses the same principle. A special motion picture camera equipped with what is called a stroboscope lets us see the action of the dipper on a crankshaft that is actually revolving at a speed of 3,600 times every minute. There is a hole in the bottom of the connecting rod through which the oil passes from the dipper into the bearing. At high engine speeds, the oil enters the dipper at the rate of 120 miles an hour. The barrel shape of the dipper picks up less oil at low speeds than at high speeds. And as the connecting rod splashes into the trough, it throws a spray of oil over the cylinder walls. This spray of oil forms a smooth film to lubricate the speeding piston as it slides up and down in the cylinder. A special ring on the piston controls the amount of this film. The excess oil is scraped off and carried through holes in the side of the piston to furnish the main lubrication for the piston pin. A steady stream of oil flows through the engine, bathing the crankshaft, the camshaft, valves, and pistons and connecting rods, covering all the moving parts with a protecting film. The modern engine uses the same oil over and over again, 4 times a minute at normal speed. In order to do this, it must be cleaned and cooled. Each time the oil passes through the engine, it is filtered so that dirt and impurities can be kept from the polished surfaces. The oil is cooled in the bottom of the engine and allowed to rest in the oil pan. Efficient crankcase ventilation removes hot, corrosive gases so they cannot contaminate the pure oil. a tremendous stream of cooling, cushioning lubricant is pumped through the engine. By connecting a hose to the pump and arranging a return pipe, we can see the amount of oil that flows from the pump each minute that the engine is in operation, enough to fill a bathtub in 3 minutes. Closely fitting, highly polished parts, moving at high speeds, year in and year out, demand an adequate supply of good, clean oil to protect them from friction and wear, to give power, economy, smooth, silent operation, and long life, with every part riding a film of oil.
All right. Are we ready? Yeah, and that's why your engine dies if you put in the wrong oil. That's right. That's right. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay. I got a nice cup of coffee here. Okie dokie. All right. I felt greedy, pork and cashew nuts and beef cashew nuts with large fried, and it's all mine. With your French fried rice, and it's all yours. That looks like intestines. Okay. Being in a truck while the engine dies sucks, but the sound is gut-wrenching. Yeah, it's not good. Do two-strokes have separate lubricating oil, or is it all in the fuel mix? It's the fuel mix on a two-stroke, guys. Ever thought of playing DCS? Yeah? Yeah. I've thought about it. Maybe even played it a little bit. Anyway. So, make with a two-stroke engine, you have an oil and gasoline mix. The oil and gasoline mix goes in through the crankcase, and that little, the scoop, it's basically a scoop, pushes it up, and it goes into the combustion chamber when the piston is at bottom dead center, and then the piston pushes it up, and then it goes out. It goes out the exhaust. So, yeah, no. Two-stroke engines, well, actually, it kind of depends. Two-stroke engines can have a separate crankcase lubrication mechanism. They can have a splasher. But generally, it really depends on the engine, to be honest with you. It depends on the two-stroke style of engine. But either way, let's see. Let's start over here. So, over Christmas, I did cover it, and we did have a launch of the James Webb Space Telescope. I will move us off here right now. There we go. We did have a launch of the James Webb Space Telescope, and it was pretty cool. News: Chinese EVA is complete. Oh, that's good. Neat. It was a pretty awesome launch. I did cover it, but I was covering it in a very peculiar manner. I did it in Detroit. I set up a little streaming setup at Primo's parents' house when we were over there. Everything seemed good. Everything still seems good with Webb. They started to... Now, the James Webb Space Telescope was launched on Christmas Day, right? And it's going to take a second for it to get out there. It's going to take 29 days to get out there. And then after that, it's going to take another month before they start getting science from it, so to speak. They got to cool down the mirror. The mirror has to be cooled correctly, and that's going to take some time. 5 months? Yeah, there you go. Our professor was teasing us for missing this moment. Jeez. Yeah, they are unfolding it right now from what I understand. Here, I'll show you. You have to... It deploys in a very specific way. Here, check this out. Right now, we just successfully completed the first step of unfolding the forward sun shield palette, like this. They gotta put that down first. And then once they put that one down, they gotta put the next one down. Yeah, Maka, everything is going good from what I understand. Yeah, it unfolds like a KSP satellite. Yep. So this is one of a couple more steps to get it to basically this point. Once they deploy the forward and back sun shields, they'll go left and right, and that'll pull the forward. They have to fold down the front, fold down the back, and then they have to push it out sideways like this. Once they get past that point, I mean, the sun shield's a big point. There's a lot of mechanisms going on here. But once they get past this point, that's a huge milestone. But they're still not out of the woods yet. They have to fold out the sides of the antenna, and then they have to fold out the transmitter as well. It is going to take some time. But, yeah, 29 days out to where it needs to be, because that's what it basically looked like until they popped the forward antenna down. And then these things, two mirrors on the side need to fold out, right? And then they got to fold down the transmitter. That's going to take, I mean, that's a very simplified way of saying it, to be honest with you. It's very simplified, but yeah, this is, we have no... It's pretty smooth sailing thus far. Pretty smooth sailing. Antenna shield, yep. Are there any plans on what they will look at for the first time? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly 100% on that one. It has 344 single fault redundancy parts. So far, nothing has gone wrong. But you guys got to remember, single fault redundancy doesn't necessarily mean... It doesn't necessarily mean, oh my god, why would you design it that way? I've come up with different examples of what's single fault redundant. Your steering wheel in your car is single fault redundant. If the steering wheel fails, you don't have any way to steer the car. But how often is that going to happen? Some mechanisms can be simple enough to where you can be you can be pretty dang sure that it's not gonna break. Like a doorknob is single fault redundant, right? Doors don't have two doorknobs, right? It has one and it goes through. I mean, technically it's two. It connects on either side, but when you're going to open the doors, it's just one. You don't have two, right? So these mechanisms, while there's a lot of them and while they all are single fault redundant, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. They could be simple. A spring is single fault redundant. You know? It failed. What is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, Bandit. Sure. How did Das make it into the control room? He's been here for a while. He's just chilling. I think this is where he operates all the NASA spaceflight streams from. First target. Oh, there you go. Forge has links on where it's going to point. Cool. White Claw Elon has to take over for Wario Elon, though. Did I hear that Cities is later? Yes. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Okay. Is that what we want? Is that better? Just want to give a shout out for White Claw. Real men drink White Claw. Okay. 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 Oh, all right. There you go. Need some Mountain Dew? No, it's good. Real men drink White Claw. By the way, Persia died. The stack will re-enter in about 5 to 6 days. So what's going on in here? Space news. I'm a STEM streamer. Knuckletron. Okay, gotcha. I'm a STEM streamer, dude, and we talk about right now. We're talking about James Webb, but chat wanted me to put Elon Musk with White Claw in the background. Okay, I can do that. Hey, chat wanted me to. Gangsta chat made me do it. You know? Because real men drink White Claw. Wait, where did that picture of Elon with White Claw come from? Elon did an interview with a satirical news outlet called the Babylon Bee, I guess. And yeah, he just randomly plugged White Claw in the middle of the interview. It's actually kind of funny. It's just out of the blue. He's like, by the way, I'd like to dedicate this to White Claw. Real men drink White Claw. Everyone's just like, what? White Claw is just flavor. There's no affiliation there. It's just random. Yeah, Doom, that's a little. Alright. Okay. I mean, I watched the whole interview. Those guys seem chill enough, I guess. Okay, I'm not going to pass up an Elon interview, you know what I mean? I like this. I'm going to shout it out. Yeah, Sneaky, he later said, he's like, I don't like White Claw. It was actually really funny. He was like, he goes, real men drink White Claw. And then like 30 minutes later, randomly in the interview, he was like, I hate White Claw. It just puts it down. It's so stupid. The random humor. Nice. Very good. Yeah, Doom. Yeah, I kind of surprised seeing him on there too. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't really know what it was. Like, forgive me, I guess. Like, I don't. For European, isn't White Claw just alcoholic soda? Pretty much.
White Claw, real men drink White Claw.
Can we get our guy?
Yeah, the European guys, it's like if you took Perrier and put beer in it. And if you're going, yes, I know. Yeah, I know.
Discovery,
Yeah.
go at throttle up.
I know. Yeah, if you're going, what? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you meant, Forge, yeah. Malachi, 14-month resub. Sounds horrible. White Claws kill you? No. It's like if you had soda with alcohol in it. Yeah, it's like not beer. It's like flavored alcoholic soda water. So like Perrier, but with beer. Yeah, alcoholic soda water. It's it's LaCroix that was next to a bottle of cheap vodka once, pretty much. That's why it's funny, dude. That's why he says real men drink White Claw. That's the joke. That's why it's funny. Made me laugh. I spit my drink out. I was like, what the hell? What's going on here? What is happening right now? Yeah, Smirnoff. It's kind of, yeah, like Smirnoff, like kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. It's just, yeah. Yeah, seltzer water. Just, you can commence with the interesting stuff. Oh, okay. Kem, I do have your links here, so let's, we might as well jump into that. There's some stuff to talk about with the programmatic environmental assessment. But yeah, James Webb is on its way out. It'll be out to where it needs to go by the end of the month. And then it's going to take some time for them to cool the mirrors down. They got to cool the mirrors down because they're designed to operate at near 0 Kelvin. I'm not sure what the exact science is behind that, to be honest, but it supposedly is going to get them a clearer picture, so to speak. I put picture in quotation marks because it's not visible light. They're not. James Webb isn't a visible light telescope. Lithuanian guy. Hey, 4-month resub. Thank you. Hey, hot coffee. Very nice. 6 months for sending data. Yeah, there you go. Infrared equals heat. So the less heat coming from the telescope, the more they can see of the universe. 10-4? Yeah, I wasn't sure the exact reason, Jim, and I didn't want to guess either, but I default to your judgment on that one. What's the next $10 billion space telescope? LUVOIR, actually, if you really want to know. LUVOIR. Yep, and the Nancy Roman satellite, too, which is, we should launch that again. How much does Hubble have left in its lifetime? Hubble still has more to give. They fixed it again the other day. Testament to that design, huh? I think it's been up there for 30 years. I mean, with maintenance missions, but still. Hasn't had a maintenance mission since 2009. It's been sitting up there for 10 years untouched and still works. 10 years in space with no maintenance is pretty freaking good. Picture of the Perseid upper stage. Oh, okay. Just wondering if you finally added the extra fuel tanks onto the 97 and how much gas it can carry. I haven't done that yet, Kuro. I'm having trouble bleeding the clutch hydraulics because it's really annoying to fix. Welcome back. Hope you had a nice Christmas. I did, man. How about you? Yeah. Went on a nice 1,000-mile road trip to Detroit and back in like 2 days. Well, 1 day to get out there, 2 days there, 1 day to get back. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I think what Jim said is the right one. Yep, it is a big Chungus telescope. That's right. It was already 10 to 15 years old before it went up, too. Yeah, something like that. Personally hoping for a synthetic aperture telescope swarm in medium Earth orbit or something like that. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Do you think they'll make refueling missions for James Webb? No. EMO, James Webb is like 6 times the distance of the moon out there. It's like 6 times the distance that humans have ever gone into space. We're not going near it anytime soon. Interesting side note, GO 17 has a defect in its cooling system, and as a result, its IR imaging gets degraded during certain times of the year day. Same concept. Oh, cool. It's at Earth-Sun L2, Denny. Earth-Sun L2, not Earth-Moon L2. Earth-Sun L2. That's a lot further away. Yeah, it's at Earth-Sun L2. That's really far away. No, not cool. That's the problem. Oh, yeah, of course. Duh. They can do a life extension thing to take it up. Yeah, guys, I don't... Okay. Okay, life extension. Yeah, all right. Yeah, they you know what? They could. You're right. They could. Sure. Yes, they could. You are correct. All right, let's see. What else do we got? Well, let's see what's going on across the pond over in Russia. Let's see. All right. Waiting for Alcubierre's propulsion. Nah, I frickin' wish, Hot Coffee. Although there was some math the other day that supposedly corroborated his findings that DARPA was working on. Negative mass density, so we might have our Zephyr Conquered moment a little bit earlier than we thought. Will it drift off from L2 if there's no fuel in it? Yeah, probably. Alright. Hey, Luke, how are you? So with anything, it's just a power problem. Yep. Yeah, Thomas, I heard some whisperings about that, but we'll talk about that later. Good, you went to KSC today. Wicked. Hey, Guido. I always see SpaceX having a second stage engine cut off and first booster landing very close together. You told me earlier it's a coincidence. I don't doubt you given your knowledge, but it seems weird that coincidence happens very often. What do you mean? What, because physics changes every rocket launch, Guido? Like, I'm confused. Does the physics change when they launch? I don't know, Rogue. I'd have to go read into it. Probably Aussie, yeah. I mean, kind of like, I don't, do you want to, okay, I'm going to be candid, but I'm not trying to be a jerk, all right? You haven't watched enough launches to notice the difference. If you watch an RTLS, the RTLS doesn't land near second stage engine cutoff. It's just because they're going into similar orbits every time. And I'm sorry, but physics doesn't change like that. It's not coincidence, it's just physics. Most of their drone ship landings are ballistic re-entries, so they all really happen. It all happens around the same time. That's like saying what you're saying is like, oh, it's weird that airplanes land on the runway at the same time every time. Like, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean that's just physics. You know what I'm saying? It's just how the physics lines up. But if you want to really get into it, you could look at launches where they don't land on the drone ship. The landing happens at a completely different time. It's because the vast majority of SpaceX launches that launch nowadays are ballistic drone ship landings. They do that to get more performance out of Falcon 9, so it doesn't need to use up. It can use that fuel to push the payload further into space instead of using that fuel to turn that first stage around. So they all kind of end up in relatively the same spot. But even then, there's slight nominal differences between the timing on each landing. But yeah, it's not. Oh, it's not coincidence. No, that's just how physics turns out, man. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. But if you look at the different trajectory changes, the drone ship landing does happen at different times. They all just happen to be around when the second stage cuts off. You know? It's not just a coincidence or some crazy conspiracy thingamajigger, dude. That's just how the physics kind of pans out, man. Like, go watch the RTLS stuff. That happens at different times. I mean, that's the best I can offer you, dude. People tend to forget this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's also that. Anyway. Okay, let's see. So I know, I recognize enough words to know what this is, know what they're talking about. They're talking about construction on the pad for the Angara pad at Vostochny. You see they have the plates right here for the twin fixed service structures, and then the mount for the rocket is right there. Yeah, forge of course, because that's Falcon Heavy. At Vostochny, the installation of the support device for the rocket fixed service structures for Angara has been completed. Yep. The support device consists of 2 supports located on both sides of the deflector. In January, it is planned to start assembling the first floor of the tower. Yep. Twin service structures for Angara. Right there and right there. Now, a word from our sponsor, White Claw. Real men drink White Claw. Oh, it looks like they stepped this out here. Huh. Wonder why they're doing that. What do fake men drink? Budweiser. Wait. Interesting. Cool. Alright, let's see. What else do we got? Ooh, a Vidya. Let's see what we got. These are pressure vessels for for Angara, but I'm not sure exactly what they're for. In Germany, they... What is that? In Germany, they say American beer is like making love in a canoe. It's freaking close to water. Yep. Yep. You're not wrong, man. That stuff's piss, dude. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. 9. Don't knock it until you tip one. Yeah, there's a lot of independent beer around here. There's microbrews. That's what people... You guys don't get the microbrews, right? Because they're not big enough to go into Europe and stuff. But yeah, there's good smaller stuff, but you'd have to come here to get at the good stuff. The commercial stuff, though, the big brand stuff, yeah, that stuff sucks. In Chechnya, the president said American beer is good for brushing your teeth. He's not wrong, Nemetko. We have tons of microbreweries. I'm not saying that you are, Tessa. Don't get confused. I'm saying that we do. There's good American beer out there. It's just not the name brand stuff that you guys get. I don't care if you have microbreweries or not. We're not talking about you, okay? We're not talking about you. We're talking about us. All right? Don't get confused, man. No. That's cool, dude. All right. Sweet. Hey, Fwendal with a 50-monther in there. I mean, fellas, I drink Guinness, so I don't... Guinness is my go-to beer. I want it's a dark beer. You should be able to put a flashlight behind your beer, shine the light into the beer, and not see the light on the other side. That's how you know it's good. I haven't watched it yet, S. Malco ran a brewery with some friends. That's cool. Interesting. How come? Are you slacking? Oh, I don't know. There was this thing called Christmas the other day. That probably had something to do with it. Guinness is my soup, too? Good man. You can't stand dark beers? Oh, yeah. Okay, Nemetko. Yeah, I got you. If it don't block out the sun, don't bother. Indeed. Thoughts on bourbon barrel beers? All right, let's get back to this though. So this is some type of pneumatic system for the pad, I think, but I'm just not exactly sure what it's for. It's definitely pneumatics, though.
22 декабря мы завершили работу по установке баллона высокого давления в проектное положение. То есть сегодня мы установили 1584 баллон, установленный на штатное место. С сегодняшнего дня мы приступаем к обвязке баллонов высокого давления технологическими трубопроводами. В пределах 30 человек выполняли эти работы. Все специалисты прошли школу нескольких космодромов, являются специалистами очень высокого класса.
High pressure tanks for something. Yep.
Штучный товар, так называемый,
Sure, Eukerman.
с которым мы в дальнейшем продолжим работы по монтажу
Use captions.
наших
Fellas, it's Twitter video. Ain't no captions.
технологических систем в других сооружениях.
How much pressure tanks do you want? I don't think they need this much for a pressurization system, Eagle. Damn, dude, that's like a warehouse full. It's like Raiders of the Lost Ark in here. Massive cylinders weighing more than 406 meters long are intended for receiving, storing, and dispensing air, nitrogen, and helium. Interesting. I wonder what the engineering decision behind using a bunch of small ones was for. New Angara would work on compressed air. Are you saying that Angara blows a lot of hot air? Only cold air in Russia. Oh, okay. All right. Cold gas thrusters. I got it. All right, cool. Let's see what else we got. Kem, give me the, I missed the third one because chat was moving. I'm Ron Burgundy? I've been sitting in my chair for the past 12 hours. I wasn't talking about you. Jeez. Janice, I never robbed you. Officers, I got your pizza. Anyway. Why are they approaching the moon from the west like Apollo did and not the east? Seems they would get a bit more delta V the other way. Well, they're trying to slow down, Eukerman. You want to slow down. Retrogravicisting the moon will slow them down and help them get to L2, Earth Sun L2 a little bit easier. It's not about having a free return. It's about slowing yourself down. They got to hit the brakes. They can use lunar gravitational perturbations to hit the brakes as they approach the L2 point. Oh, Guinness with EJ. Nice. Illness. What do you think about OTE space? Glubo, fill me in. I don't know. Alright, well, we can't get that last link. Kem had 3 links for me, but, yeah. Can't find it. Can't find the last one. I lost it. Sorry. I lost it. Alright. So what's OTE space, Glubo? Fill me in. Fun fact, I used airline miles to fly to Dunwood so I could buy those personalized pints. Oh, interest you in the paint? Nice. Also, they did not achieve Earth escape velocity, so they're strategically slowing down until they smoothly enter L2. Yeah, no, it's to slow it down. By the way, Merry New Year! Total fabrication. Total fabrication. It's false. It's fiction. False. It's fiction. OTE Space is a small startup to build a not-so-rocket science rocket engine, and they have a 1 kilonewton motor so far. Oh, neat. Here, let me take a look. Routine space access. Scroll for more. Peroxide propulsion element. PEPKEK. KEK W. 1 kilonewton pump-fed bipropellant rocket engine. Oh, this is good. That's cool. Neat. Bring down space transportation costs, improve space travel affordability. Okay. Make Czech Republic a space nation. So Czech Republic can into space. Building a rocket doesn't need to be rocket science. Rocket engineering. Kalashnikov design. Need to be on the cutting edge, but technologically just good enough to achieve the goal. Okay. All right. Okay. I understand what they're saying. Basically, simplify it as much as you can. Relax specifications, which retires risk and leads to rapid development and facilities reusability. Optimize cost and reliability ahead of performance. You know, that's off the shelf. Cool. All right. That's neat. I didn't know about this. That's really neat, dude. The spaceflight companies are popping up everywhere. Czech Republic has one of the ESA's control centers. Cool. Any news on Rocket Lab's Big Boy rocket? Neutron? Peter Beck did a bunch of interviews with like NASA spaceflight, and he had one with Scott Manley and a couple in Everyday Astronaut and stuff. Eagle. I haven't watched any of them yet. I haven't gotten around to it. Everyone's just opened up a space program. Nice shirt. Yeah, Christmas present or not? Yeah. Also, I got one of these. Put your hand behind it. That's what somebody told me to do last time. Cletus gave me this with my Christmas present. That's important. It's important. It's a 10 mil socket. Good man. And I also got this. Yeah. Came all in the care package. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, it's always good to have it. You should always, good mechanic always has one of these around. Or 3, or 10, or 20. I know about the Lex Friedman interview. Yep. Did you get a danger to manifold? Shut up! No. Anyway. Put it around your neck. Actually, guys, you really want to know? I never lose my tools. Ever. I'm anal retentive about putting tools back. If I take a tool out, if I take a socket out, I put it back in the toolbox before I take another socket out. Or if I require 2 sockets, I'll take both sockets and the wrench, and I put them back to get another one. All right? I have a toolbox that has its original 10 mil sockets from like 2006. I got it for my 18th birthday. Still have it. I'm very anal about that. My tools are immaculate. If you look at my tools, they look brand new. I take very good care of my stuff. The problem is that it takes me 20 minutes to do a 5-minute job if we do that, but I never lose my tool, so it's okay. I lost the flare tool. I didn't lose the flare tool, Benno, okay? Somebody moved it from the last place that I put it. I can't help that. Real talk, when are you going to start getting some more big boy space guests on the stream? I don't know. All right, somebody else moved it, Benno. That's different. Okay, differences. I take care of my stuff. I really, really take care of my stuff. The Route 154 toolbox. I haven't lost a tool from that yet, and I never will. It's very important. Okay? Yeah, my dad moved it for something to get it something, Irv. Of course. That's at my parents' house, man. Yeah. My tools here, I'd never lose any of the tools that I have in the apartment. Never. Anyway. We got another thing here for Space News that I know everybody's just dying to talk about. I'll just go. Yeah, gold is cool. You guys want to see something funny? Twitter. That's awesome. They do. They freaking knew. Are we gonna go in? Are we gonna get our gas masks on? Put on your gas masks. We're going in. Do it. Do it. All right. All right. All right. Put on your work boots and your respirator. All right. Actually, before we scroll down, let me say something else. All right. So, let me give people a little bit of a background. So, the programmatic environmental assessment is an environmental impact report, or just it's called PEA for short. It's an environmental impact report about SpaceX using Boca Chica for Starship. Okay? SpaceX got approval to build a launch site down in Boca Chica in, I think, 2016 or something, 2017. But that original environmental impact report was for launching and landing Falcon 9s. Okay? The idea was to use Boca Chica for the overflow missions that happen with Starlink. Now, fast forward a little bit later to 2018. SpaceX decides they want to start Starship production at Boca Chica, and they start testing. Their testing went outside of the parameters of the original environmental impact assessment. Basically, the EIR originally was for Falcon and not Starship. So the FAA started a new programmatic environmental assessment. They had the programmatic assessment basically concluded a couple of months ago. And then there was a public comment period. Now, okay, what's the big deal? Well, why is this a big deal? Well, the FAA needs to conclude that SpaceX isn't going to screw up the environment too much. Don't get me wrong, building any industry where there was previously nothing is going to mess up something, and they understand that. This is basically it. Once the PEA goes through, this basically means that SpaceX is open to launch a certain amount of test missions and launches from Boca Chica. It's basically the green light on launching things into space. Okay. So, Elon shooting himself in both feet. So, there was a public comment period a little while back, right? There was a public comment period a little while back, and we listened to those conversations here, which were pretty funny. We listened to it, any of the public commentary periods, nice. And yeah, there was a lot of good, a lot of bad, more good than bad, but the FAA needs to go through every single public comment. And I had said at the time that, you know, Elon had said to comment on it. So a lot of people commented on it. In the comment period. There was like 18,000 comments, good, bad, whatever. But there was a lot of the comments were just, I think we should screw the environment. I think SpaceX is amazing. We should let them launch, right? Which might I add, doesn't really add too much to the conversation. I did say that at the time. These people are hurting. They're not helping because they're not arguing whether a programmatic environmental assessment is sufficient or not. They're just saying, oh, SpaceX good, nothing else bad, or everything else bad, which is, I mean, it's probably good to have more positive trends than negative. But yeah, that made it so the FAA has to go through every single comment that was left, and there's 18,000 of them. So that, yeah, Vulcan. So that is pretty much what is causing this delay. And now, once again, the reason why everybody's like, is because the PEA is basically the last thing that needs to go through before SpaceX can launch Starship into space on their first test flight. So the FAA said that they were going to be done in 3 days, and now they said they're going to be done in 2 months. They have to read through every single public comment, even if it's just herder, look at my butt, SpaceX is amazing, LOL. Every single one of them has to be reviewed, which, all right. And they probably printed all those comments, which isn't good for the, yeah, whatever. You're correct when it comes to the comment analysis. You have to go through every single one. Even if it has nothing to do, someone could say Mountain Dew is the best soda ever in the public comment section. The FAA would still have to read it. They have to read it, and they have to consider it, and they have to show that they read it, which is annoying. Which is why I said at the time that all these people that are just saying SpaceX good, environment bad, just go, will end up delaying the project a little bit. It's not helping. I said that right when we were listening to the public comment period, right? Now, with that being said, to have much higher favorability is probably better because the good massively outweighs the bad now because Elon retweeted comment about this. You know, humanity's future depends on it, and that ended up flooding the comment section with a lot of positive comments. Now, so it's more than likely, I would say it's more than likely for the PEA to pass because the vast majority of those comments are probably good and not bad. Divine reviewed. Well, I'm pretty sure they have to print out each one and notarize it, showing that they reviewed it and comment on the comment to show that they did. Right? That's my guess. And they probably have to notarize it because it's the government. You have to notarize it. It has to be official. That's a guess. I don't know. Long story short, it's taking a long time because there's a lot of comments, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. That's totally... Now, here's the reason. Now, one, saying that, you know, these comments are probably going to delay the process a lot more is a thing, but also having more positive favorability is also a thing as well. Now, here's the underlying thing. Like, if you want to boil that, what the hell does all this mean? Where are you going with this, CJ? All right, here. Long story short, SpaceX probably wasn't going to be ready to launch anytime soon. We watched the daily Boca Chica footage coming from NASA spaceflight, which tip my cap to those guys still. To this day, you guys are legends and rock stars in your own right. We watched the daily footage. The pad, look, I'm not a construction expert. I'm not a launch pad expert. I'm not a rocket engineer, not a rocket scientist, but I know enough about this to know that they're not close to launching yet. They're getting there. I'd say the pad's probably like 75, 80% done, which still, considering that they started working on it in July of this year, is ridiculously fast. That's really quick. 6 months, 6, possibly 7 months for a super heavy launch pad is faster than 39A. 39A was built. Now, granted, 39A was, you know, 2 pads, integration buildings and whatnot. That's still quicker. So take that into account. Are they allowed to do a 29 engine static fire? Static firing is just fine, Tomast. Yes. Kind of funny. Remember now about the 2 weeks deadline. 2 weeks. And it just feeds into something that I always say, guys. Aerospace projects, no matter what the project, it's never gonna take the same amount of time that it does as you think. It's always going to take more. It's always going to take more time. You think it's going to take 1 month, multiply that by pi, and that's how long it's going to take. It's going to take 3 months, all right? You think it's going to take a year to get something done? It's going to take 3. Multiply it by pi. That's a good rule of thumb. That should get you your length. And multiply cost by pi too, usually. There are some projects where that's not necessarily the case. But Kin's laws of spacecraft design. This stuff happens, guys. Even if the FAA gave them the green light in 3 days, they aren't ready to launch. So it doesn't, like, I know what's going to happen when we read this comment section. People are going to be like, "Oh, the FAA sucks. SpaceX." And then there's going to be people saying, "No, SpaceX sucks. The environment. Think of the turtles. How dare you?" Like, you know exactly what's going to happen. But in reality, it's okay to think that SpaceX shouldn't go willy-nilly with the environment, especially one in the Rio Grande estuary. That's a protected environment. You want to make sure you're not screwing stuff up too bad. And on the other hand, you don't want to make it so SpaceX can't do these things because, there's too many blades of grass that are threatened. I think that getting the programmatic environmental assessment done and crossing your T's and dotting your I's now, basically doing your homework, especially with not litigation like this, that's not the right word, especially with legislature like this, is the important thing to do. It's important to get it done right. And they're not ready anyway, so, dropped my dragon capsule. And they're not ready anyway, so who cares? They ain't ready. They're not launching tomorrow. No way. Not even close. The pad isn't done. There's still scaffolding all over the orbital launch mount. So, honestly, guys, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. You guys got to remember, bureaucracy is intentionally slow. It's by design. It's annoying. I know it's annoying. Of course it is. But sometimes it's good to get your homework done here. Have you seen anything regarding adding additional engines to Starship so it's 6 VAC and 3C? Yeah. I haven't seen anything additional, Hokie. Not yet, but I know about it. Good thing there's not a giant wildlife sanctuary next to a Florida launch site. Well, that's the precedent right there, isn't it, Asterix? Rocket launch sites can exist next to a wildlife sanctuary. We've been doing that for 50 years down the Cape. So I'm not too incredibly worried that this is or isn't going to pass. I'm pretty sure it is. Of course it is. So get your homework done, understand the impact, assess, and adapt. Long story short, 2 months is not a big deal. Just hold your horses. SpaceX ain't going to finish that pad anytime soon. It might be done by the end of January, maybe. So, whatever. This is nothing. This is nothing we weren't expecting. And even if they did have the green light, like right now, to launch, even if they had the green light right now to launch, the pad isn't ready. So, nothing to get all stirred up about. With that being said, let's read the comment section and have some fun. So you wait 3 days before the target to extend it by 2 months. Clearly you knew that for a while that it wasn't. Oh, we got some banned accounts. Oh. This is great. Am I going to respond to anybody? Man, hell no. Hell no, I'm not going to respond. Twitter's a freaking zoo. You don't go to the zoo and enjoy the animals by jumping in the damn exhibits. No. We watch. We sit and we watch. This is awesome. Oh, this is great. What? What are you talking about? Oh my god. Oh, this keeps getting better and better. This keeps getting better and better. This is amazing. What a great thread. That's terrible, dude. No wonder they put the heads up tag on there. Oh my goodness. Because of the high volume of comment. Yeah, no, this is politically motivated. How much is Jeff Who giving you to delay this process? Oh my God, these people are crazy. Oh my God, these people are crazy. I'm not even kidding. That's something that's... A person said this. Do these people even know what they're talking about? Jeff knows. Oh my God. What? Yo, this is getting weird. Let's hope at least some of them aren't serious. That's gotta be. I don't even know if they're trolls or not. Pulling the ripcord. This is great. This is ridiculous. The FAA needs to get its collective act together and recognize space as the national priority that it is. Oh my God. I can't tell anymore, Bossy. I don't know. So I just choose to laugh. I bet within the next 100 posts someone will mention the Nazis. All right. I'll take that. I'll take that odds. I'll take those odds. What do you bet me, Baz? What's on the line here? I'll go through the entire thread, man. I don't care. You'd put 5 subs on it? Okay, all right. If they do mention them, I'll give 5 subs in the chat, okay? Goodwin's Law, you'll lose. If someone does mention it, Baz, a set of wrenches, no, hell no, I'm not trading my tools. If someone mentions it, I'll give 5 subs in the chat. If we go through the entire thread and we don't see it, somebody here has to gift the sub, okay? All right, let's go. Let's keep going. All right, I'm looking. I'll go through the whole thread, man. Game on? All right, let's go. Wait, how many replies are here? Oh, dear. And Hokey gifted 5 subs anyway?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
All right.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Did this guy just do a...
Discovery, go at throttle up.
That's a Google image search. Did that guy just cite a Google image search as a source?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
What? Wait. Wait, what? This is a picture of 39A in an old one. What? I don't understand. And it's showing Gateway. I don't understand. What the hell are we paying you, Gramps? What the hell am I paying you for? I said 2 coats of wax. No, it's not just 1. Oh, you dick! You dick! Oh, you dick! You piece of shit! That's bullshit! No, that doesn't count. Tainted result. No. Yeah, I know, L-Plan, I did, but it's fine. All right. Ignoring that. That doesn't count. Tainted result. Typical chat cheating. Like, why did I expect anything less? All right. Let's go. Let's keep going. Delayed because of SpaceX fanboys. Finally, someone gets it. Oh, wrecked. All right. Get out of the way. Of what? The FAA isn't doing the taxpayers any good. NASA's putting so much money into it, and the FAA is pushing the testing back. Oh my goodness. No. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Thanks, Tony, for being honest. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Okay. This is ridiculous. If the general public ever realizes how big of a waste of money Artemis is, there will be no manned component of nets. Okay. All right. Well, yep. I just lost some brain cells. Government at its finest. No. President Xi approves of this decision. Oh my God. This is terrible. Oh man. This is complete bullcrap. The FAA found no problems with the PAA, and now they're just making excuses to delay Starship. No, that's gotta be a troll. Yeah. Oh my God, it's gotta be a bot. There's no freaking way, dude. There's no way that somebody typed that out. Come on, man. Thanks for slowing down progress to more government-like pace. Oh my goodness. No, EJ, no. This is so not right. This is awesome. Oh my God, get the popcorn. This is Boeing like in its lethargy. Who are you people? This is great. Oh my God, this is perfect. Get the popcorn, dudes. This is fantastic. This is awesome. Bureaucracy is the death of any achievement. Yet the Apollo program exists. Oh, okay. China will catch up. Hashtag hurry. Come on, who reads the FAA comments anyway? The FAA. I don't see any mention here, guys. Looks like y'all gonna have to give me some subs. You're out some subs, son. You're out some subs, son. I'll go through the whole thing. I'll even show the replies of replies. The salt must flow. There was a mention. You shut up. Bro, why? Seems to be no sign of intelligent life. FAA, failing America again. This is awesome. Oh my God. This just keeps getting better and better.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Access. Gifted 5 subs. Oh my God. Oh wow, a reference to Don't Look Up. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting that. What college did you go to, if you don't mind me asking? Full Sail, Rudu. Full Sail. I got a bachelor's degree in computer animation. All the rocket science stuff that I know is all self-taught. Well, with chat's help. Please don't read anymore. No more. I can't take it. What's the matter, chat? Chicken? Oh my God. That's all right. That's enough. You get. Yeah. No. That's enough.
Discovery, go at
Since you're
throttle up.
reading a Twitter crap storm, did you watch Don't Look Up? It's pretty good satire of this whole phenomena. I don't have anything to say about that movie, man.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Dude, I kept... Oh my gosh. I'm such a... Dude, I watched Don't Look Up with Remo.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Scientific consensus is important and peer review is important. That's all I'm going to say. But, man, I kept looking at Jennifer Lawrence and all I saw was this. Like, am I a horrible person for this? I don't know. You tell me. If I'm a piece of trash, just let me know. Like, I kept looking at her. All I see is that. It's the haircut, man. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. It's the haircut. All I see is Doofus Rick. You ruined that.
Discovery,
Ruined
go
it
at
for
throttle
me. I'm a terrible person, and I deserve scorn for this. Doofus Rick. Especially when she's like, "We're all gonna die."
Go at throttle up.
All I saw was Doofus Rick. No, hey, I don't eat poop. It's all right, Forlord.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Doofus Rick. I'm a terrible person. Oh my God.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
How's Doofus Rick? Artemis moving forward. Will it be on the moon again sometime soon? Yeah, Paper City should be sometime.
Discovery,
The dates
go
got
at
pushed
throttle up.
back a little bit, and NASA said it's because of COVID and supply issues, amongst other things. So we should be back out there in 2024 with a landing in
Discovery, go at throttle up.
2025. So what does that mean realistically? Maybe a landing at the end, or a flyby by the end of 2024, and maybe a landing 2025, 2026. That's what I'd have to
Go
say.
at throttle up.
It's always going to take a little bit longer than you think. Yeah, Dish, I didn't say that, but... Oh, my goodness. Wait, why am I giving these bits? No, you guys... Okay. Yeah, I said that's enough. Okay, but how about that launch pad? It was Slick 41 with 39A structure on top of it. Dude. Don't Look Up spaceflight stuff made For All Mankind look like a documentary. That's a lot of gifted subs. Thanks, guys. I hope everybody it's never enough.
Go at
The
throttle
hype
up.
train keeps rolling. Dude. For a movie that claims to be,
Discovery, go
like,
at
let's
throttle
be
up.
super scientifically accurate, they really didn't get those rockets right.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
They really didn't get that right.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Why does Soyuz have ITS on top of it? Anyone?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I'm kidding. Like the show, Jack. It's the joke. It's the joke, dude. Just in case anybody jumps on the because okay. It's dramatic. It's dramatic. Okay, I got another question. All right, you know the part where they launch everything, right? And then that happens. Why parachutes? Why does everything have parachutes? Oh, jeez. Why? There's a part in the movie where they launch stuff they launch like rockets, and these rockets are supposed to go somewhere. I'm not going to say where, and they end up coming back down, and they have parachutes. Why did they have parachutes if they were going somewhere without coming back? Don't worry about it,
Go at
Tessa.
throttle up.
And why are the Hold on. But why? But there's this part where Where's this part? This is part of it. I don't think the picture is anywhere. I can't watch that part. The part where they launch the shuttle. I'm telling you, it made For All Mankind Season 2 look like a damn documentary. It's bad. It's bad. That's not... May have triggered your boy a little bit. May have triggered your boy. Anyone know why Webb slowed down from 0.72 miles a second to 0.62 miles a second? Did it have to do with passing the moon? No, Indy. It has to do with Earth trying to pull it back. Yeah.
Discovery, go at
If you're
throttle.
not in escape velocity from an orbit, right? If you're not in escape velocity from an orbit, the further you get away from the planet that you're orbiting around, the more your potential energy gets maximized, so your kinetic energy goes down. What does that say? What does that mean in plain English? Slowing down. As you approach the highest point in an eccentric orbit, so an orbit that's not a circle, right? An orbit that's what's called eccentric, or an elliptical orbit, right? The second you get towards the top of the orbit, you slow down. Now, that's just physics. That's normal. That's normal for any spacecraft. Even the ISS has slight fluctuations because it's not a perfectly circular orbit. The apogee is a little bit higher than the perigee on the ISS, so it's like 420. Nice. It's like 420 kilometers by like 408 kilometers. But then again, the ISS is moving all the time because they move it to get it in the right spot so it can receive a spacecraft or like avoid debris or whatever. Thank you for all the subs, guys. I do appreciate it. Oh, Tessa, it's bad. Yeah, it's bad. Funny. It's funny. It's a funny movie, but it's bad. But yeah, it's slowed down because it's approaching its apogee. That's normal. Totally normal. That's just standard orbital mechanics going on. Of course, EJ's upset about the shuttle. All right. I'm just going to go out and say it. Spoilers be damned. They RTLS the shuttle, and it separates from the external tank with the 3 main engines still firing. What the frick? What? Does it take? It takes 5 seconds to go and Google how a shuttle RTLS works. What in the absolute frick balls? What in the frick balls are you doing? Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop it. Stop it. Seriously, there's a shot. 3 shuttle engines firing with 2 ohms pods, and the external tank is over here somewhere. What the absolute frick are you thinking? I need more coffee, clearly. It's not right. That's not right. It's not right. It's not right, man. It's wrong. It's wrong. Fuel tank in the cargo bay, of course. Why can't anybody just do a shuttle launch
Discovery,
right?
go at throttle up.
Every freaking time. At this point, Armageddon is more realistic. Oh my god. You need to be out more? I mean, I'm not going to deny that. Duh. EJ, no, you can't just fire the SSMEs without the external tank. Ha ha ha. Shuttle engines go brrr. You need pie. Oh my god. Armageddon is more dude, Advana, it's bad. And I think that's the joke. I think that's the joke. The movie, that's like that's what's funny. It's dark humor. It's a movie that's literally about scientific consensus, and then it's just the rockets are ridiculous. The physics behind it are completely ridiculous. That's the joke. I think that's supposed to be like that. But still, man. Oh, why would you do this to me? Stop it. Exactly, Pigzig. Yeah, that's the joke. But still, though. But still, though. God damn it. What? What is happening here? The Earth is flat, man. Your mom's flat. Got him! What is happening here? I don't understand. Why is there an SM-65 over there? Next to a Minuteman. What? What? No, I know, Sneaky. I've watched it. The flag gives +10 to aerodynamics. Yeah, let's just put paint on it. Let's just paint it, right? It's gonna be fine. Yeah, the flag is correct, though. It is following flag code, FunkyBot. I must say. Following flag code, baby. But honestly, that paint's gonna get burned off during re-entry. Yeah. If we're gonna be, if we're gonna be really realistic here. What movie is this? It's called Don't Look Up. Is the other side correct? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, Orion. I can't stop looking at it. More like Don't Look It Up. Woo! Space shuttle never runs away. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's a movie. It's a movie that exists. It seems like a lot of you guys don't like it. That's kind of surprising. All right. Anyway. Very dark humor, S. Dude, it got a little real at the end. I'm like, this is fine. Everything is going just fine. Everything is fine here. I just need to go to the bathroom now. I'll be right back. Well, we didn't particularly like Gravity either. Signer, Don't Look Up's rocket physics make For All Mankind look like a documentary. That's yep. The only unrealistic part was the space shuttle flying. Never gonna spare a moment to kick a streamer when they're down, are you? You want messed up physics? Watch this. Here. I will see you, that eagle, and I will raise you. I mean, no wonder he didn't die. No wonder he didn't die. Okay, alright, okay, just a side note. If this is the first time you're seeing me, you know, the reaction to the Don't Look Up shuttle launch is just a joke. I know it's just a movie, guys. It's bullcrap, But I know it's just a movie. That's satire, and it's continuing the humor of the show. No, or the movie. All right, never mind. Okay, queued it up. Crawdad, take some like ibuprofen before you watch that, or something. The Rust producer should take a lesson from that. As I was gonna say, there's a joke in here somewhere, but there's a joke in here somewhere, but okay, all right. Obviously, those are blanks. Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah. Okay. So see the bullet is, well, that's not the bullet. There is no bullet because it's a blank. See how the top of the shell casing is crimped in to be where the bullet is? It's a blank. That's what a blank looks like. It has these slits in it on there because they crimp the top of it in, so it still makes a big banging noise, except nothing comes out the front except gas. You were just too classy to make the joke. Seriously though, Desert Eagle. 50 AE Desert Eagle. That being said, blanks can still be lethal. It's still a lot of hot gas coming out. Yeah, that'll still hurt at close range, but also a closer look at the bullet. Singularity. That was good. That was good, man. You didn't want to pull the trigger on that joke. Did I say that? I didn't say that. Did I? Did I say that? I did not say that on purpose. Oh my god. It's not funny. Somebody died. It's not funny. So screwed up, man. Stop. What is happening with this world, man? Damn. The D is a muscle car of a gun. You shoot it and you giggle like an idiot. I mean, I wouldn't want to be toting around a 50 AE. That thing's a cannon, man. Maybe 45. Even 45s, though. I thought at the end of the movie it portrays exactly what is very wrong with the society. From the creepy phone guy. I mean, Stub, yeah. Like I said, I'll say what I said right at the beginning of this. I don't have a problem with the movie. Scientific consensus and peer review is super important. Super important. And, yeah. Don't get so far up your own tailpipe. Okay? Don't get so far up your own tailpipe with this thing. It's easy to do. Like, it actually was a really good segue for this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course, Victory. Duh. Smiles per gallon, man. Smiles per round? Maybe? That makes sense. But yeah, I mean, bloody, the message is right. It's just... the goddamn space shuttle. The goddamn space shuttle, you sons of bitches. Why can't anybody get a damn shuttle right? Why can't anybody do that? All you gotta do, it takes 5 seconds. Shuttle launch, and you get... No movie can get a shuttle launch correct. I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, what is this, Maverick? Oh, the Reddit thread. Oh, we want to dive into Reddit? Do we just... All right. Do we want to play the same game for the Reddit thread? It's all a conspiracy just to mess with you. Now you know my pain about seeing people try power lines in games. Did they get it right in Space Camp? Space Camp is a movie for children. That's fine. Unless you're implying, Tessa, that Don't Look Up is also a movie for children. I mean, if you want to make that claim, dude, that's on you, man. That's on you. Space Camp was more realistic at this point, dude. Jesus Christ. You only go to Reddit for satisfactory stuff. I'm going in. Put the gas mask on. A reminder that Leviathans are real. Yeah, I like that, man. That's a nice piece of hardware. Is that the one with the magnetohydroreluctant drive? Or no, magnetohydrodynamic. Yeah. We're going in. Incredibly disappointing. All right. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna look. Okay. No Nazi mentions. Huh. Are we 2 for 2 on... The subreddit is heavily moderated. Oh yeah, that's right. All right, we got to go down to the bottom here. We might be getting inconclusive data. No way, bro. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Oh. Oh my god. I can't see what it's for the better. It's for the better, dude. Try T? Why, Josh? Dude, this is bad, man. This is less sponsored by Claus. Oh my god. Oh, sort by controversial. That's right. I haven't been on Reddit in forever. Here, all right. Let's go. What the frick? Oh my god. Check again? No, I'm not I will not check again. Screw you. Sort by new. No. This is not the space news I signed up for. It's kind of funny, actually. All right, I don't want to read that anymore. I don't want to read that thread. Oh my god, people have no chill, dude. No chill at all, man. It's bad. There's no chill. So are these all reactions to the FAA doing their review about Starship? Yep. Oh. Let's go to the NSF footage, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, here we go. We got 2 videos coming from NSF here. What's the review about? Just environmentalism? No, Josh, okay, before we get into the Starship footage, I'll tell you. It's a programmatic environmental assessment. Long story short, SpaceX had an environmental impact report for launching Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavies from Boca Chica on an infrequent basis, okay? Then they decided to go and make Starship and Super Heavy at Boca Chica, right? Like, that's the footage that we're about to see. So a new EIR needed to be made. A new environmental impact report needed to be made. You're launching different rockets than the original one stipulated. So basically they put in, there's this is a more comprehensive thing to take into account that SpaceX is going to be doing a lot of rapid testing and also launching from the launch site and what those effects have on the environment. It's not, I don't understand why people are getting so freaked out about this. Like, this is the stuff that you want to make sure you get squared away before you try to, I don't know, launch a Starship every week. I mean, the PEA says that they can't launch one every week from Boca Chica anyway. It's mostly for testing, right? So, what happened is that when the public comment period opened, because I don't know how it is over there, dude, but everyone around here, like, if there's something that concerns public health and safety, right, there's a public comment period on it before it goes through. So there was a period of about a month for public commenting on SpaceX's effects on the environment, and the public comment period is really for any legitimate environmental concerns or lack thereof. Like, the public comment period was really about, is this a comprehensive enough environmental assessment? And if it's not, why isn't it? If it is, why is it? The internet got a hold of that, Josh, so you know what happened. You know good and well what happened when the internet got a hold of that. The public comment section for the PEA basically turned into a Reddit thread. Or a Twitter thread. So, yeah, of course, Roger. That's the point that I'm trying to say, guys. It was a crap show. Yeah, that's what happened. And the reason why it's delayed is because the FAA has to review all those all the public comments. They're required to by law. The public comment could be a link to Goat saying they'd still have to review it by law. I feel bad for that guy. So, people are using this as, yeah, you have to. There's 18,000 comments about the PEA. So the programmatic assessment comment period got pushed by 2 months because the FAA has to review 18,000 friggin' comments, man. Oh my God. And half of those comments are SpaceX fanboys saying, herder, environment bad, Elon Musk good.
Go at throttle up.
Which is just no chill. I'm positive that more than half of those comments are just, SpaceX should be void of environmental concerns because they're helping the environment. Which is, that's right, but you got the right answer, but you used the wrong formula, man. Hey, Hismic, 14-month resub. That's the right formula. Wrong formula, right answer. Like, oh my God. So, shock Pikachu face when it gets delayed by 2 months. But, Josh, once again, I'll say this. I said this at the beginning of this conversation, and I'll say it again. Here's the real honest-to-God truth. That thing ain't ready yet. It's not ready. Who cares? This wasn't going to launch until February anyway. That pad isn't finished. Not a chance. Not even close. It's not even close to being done. The methane hookups for the pad aren't even installed yet. It's going to take at least another month, at the very least, to get that thing up and running, getting it ready to go. So people, once again, have shown that they get outraged over literally nothing. No chill, bro. No chill. No chill. Just, we're at a 0, right, not even 11. We went past 11 and we're at 15. Like, no chill. Hey, Van, what kind of pollution do they make? Assuming nothing burns clean. Van, they're limited to about 5 to 10 orbital launches to make sure that to minimize methane pollution. Yeah. It's a really good shot, though. Nice, Grahi, nice. Sometimes you gotta step back and be realistic. Guys, all I'm trying to tell you is that there's really nothing to be outraged about. Like, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Don't fall for it. It's nothing. The pad isn't finished yet. Pad ain't even done yet. Who cares? It can take as long as they want. Yeah, the PEA covers sound pollution, sonic boom effects. I mean, we've read the whole thing. I've read the thing on stream. I mean, maybe they updated it. I don't know. sound propagation, sonic booms from returning spacecraft, catching the booster. There is a thing on historic stuff in the area. There's some Civil War. Highway 4 is a Civil War memorial highway. Okay, for the U.S. history people, one of the last battles of the Civil War was at Boca Chica, and there's buildings and stuff there on South Padre Island and around Highway 4 that could be negatively impacted, like if a starship crashes into it. Yeah, it's part of the Civil War Trail. There was a rail line that went out there, and they want to protect it because it's on the National Historic Register. So you want to make sure, this is what I mean. This is stuff that should be considered. You shouldn't turn a blind eye to that. Even somebody as pro space flight as me, what you don't want to do is just railroad your way in and then figure out the environmental effects later. Because you know what you're going to do? All you're going to do is just piss somebody off. Now, congratulations. You made an enemy. You made somebody that's an enemy to spaceflight without even trying. Because you were arrogant and naive. See what I'm talking about? It's important to do your homework, man. It's important. This is important to understand. You have to understand the effects here. And once again, the public comment period for the programmatic assessment is to decide whether this environmental impact was comprehensive enough. Basically, do we have it right? Do we have it right? Is this what this will do? And we'll figure out the effects from, when it launches. So the comment section should be whether the environmental report was comprehensive enough or whether it wasn't. I'm worried because the vast majority of those comments are pro SpaceX, but they basically say, SpaceX good, environment bad, which is just... Okay, yeah, just piss off the environmentalists. That always ends well, doesn't it? That always ends real good. Just go piss those off. Nothing bad's ever happened from that, right? See what I'm talking about? This stuff takes time, guys. It's just gonna take some time. And once again, who cares? Pat ain't finished anyway. Pat ain't done. Yeah, Hell Hydra. It's important to find the balance here, guys. Don't worry. This PEA is going through. It's gonna happen. The assessment is pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. If I was gonna comment, I would say that I find that this programmatic environmental assessment takes into account any and all concerns for environmental protection and National Historic Site protection. And I think it's comprehensive enough. I think SpaceX should move forward with their testing regime. I've read it. I've read the whole thing. It's fine. I think it took into account any and all detail. It's actually probably too much, which is not a bad thing. Throw everything at the wall if you're unsure, right? So the situation with Just Read the Instructions is becoming more interesting. There are now plans to once again move around a shortfall of gravitas in port, which was moved again yesterday for allow Just Read the Instructions and booster offload. Go Navigator has now completed 2 visits to Just Read the Instructions and Doug, but that's the 2 remaining offshore. Interesting. And at best, you're just wasting the FAA's time. Yep. Yeah, Procyon, look, the environment should be protected. We should find a symbiotic relationship with our environment. That everyone can agree on that. You don't want to have like a freaking glue factory next to your water, like next to a reservoir. All right, that's just going to create more problems. You ask any cities player, right? There are rules that are. A lot of that regulation for environmental stuff, it was written in blood. Let's just put it that way. And it might not be overt at times, but yeah, there's a reason why you can't zone like a factory next to a drinking reservoir, or upstream from a drinking reservoir. It's not rocket science, dudes. Them moving around a shortfall of gravitas again could possibly mean that Just Read the Instructions might have become damaged and the booster might be lost at sea. There's no visuals on the drone ship, so it's very unknown right now. Yeah. Coal plant next to a school? Yeah. Or how about putting a city within a mile of a nuclear power plant, or 1.6 kilometers away, because we didn't do that. There's a reason for this stuff, guys. This is just another hurdle to get over, but it's a hurdle nonetheless. But if you're going to make something like Starship, you best be making sure that it's a disruptive piece of technology. It really is. It's another space shuttle. It's a space shuttle in a Saturn V. This is next level stuff. You don't just make something next level like this and think that you're not going to piss someone off somewhere. It's important to make sure that you put up the best offense you can. And in this particular case, it's making sure that programmatic assessment is like 6 times as comprehensive as you need it to be, as the people that oppose you need it to be. Trust me, that's the right move. Even SpaceX probably thinks it's the right move. They've cooperated. Have you heard any pushback from them not wanting to comply with environmental standards? No. They like, take Starlink for instance. They want to work with astronomers to make sure that they're causing a minimal impact, right? Because it's in their best interest to. You don't want to make enemies here, especially if you're trying to change the game like this. Or you could go the Henry Ford route and just piss everybody off, and hopefully it works. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Elon would do that, but who knows? I'm just the guy. ETA on cities. I want to review these 2 Starship videos, and then we'll jump into City Skylines after that. I'm curious to how much chat agrees with you. I personally agree, but curious. Smith, look. One last thing. People are going to disagree with me on that. That's fine. I don't get pissed off at people that disagree with me. Except if you're wrong, Chad, in which case then, you're wrong. Get out of here. No. People are going to disagree with you. It's the internet. Someone's always going to disagree with you. And I guarantee you, someone's writing, no, we don't disagree with you right now, all the time. Like someone's typing that in chat. Watch. It's going to happen. It's fine. I don't get upset when people disagree with me. That's what children do. See? See what I mean? Thank you, chat, for backing me up. Now piss off. No. I disagree with you all the time. Fine, I won't hit enter. So, I'm pretty sure that everybody here is on the same page. But even then, the pad's finished. The pad isn't finished. It's not even close to being finished, so who cares? Why are we getting upset about this? Now, if the pad was done and Starship was sitting on the pad, literally ready to go, then I'd be like, okay, come on, guys. Like, is it really going to take this long? But the pad isn't even finished. It's not even close. As far as I'm concerned, the FAA has leeway time. And this will make it so they can do their homework better. They just got an extension on their final report, so to speak, so they can do it better. Or they can go party and just cram it in the last minute. God, I hope they don't do that. Please, FAA, don't do that. I don't think they do that, but still, they could. But also, please don't. I think we mostly just want to hear your input. I mean, Maggie, there's a reason for all this stuff, dude. There's a reason. Welcome home. I see you didn't become a full-time mute streamer. I actually got the microphone working. Das helped me figure it out. I had to do a Discord call from my phone to the computer to get the audio to play correctly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. It worked. It worked. Dude, all my mics, the computer's microphone input went DOA. It's the sound driver or something. I didn't have time to figure it out. The laptop's in the other room. I'll probably go figure it out sometime. But yeah, dude, what a train wreck. Everything. I tried a 3.5 microphone, a USB microphone, all of it, DOA. No activity from the microphone whatsoever. So that tells me that Windows, if it updated, it changed the setting, which is probably right, or I missed something obvious. It could be one or the other. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, man. I did that from Brimo's parents' house. I did it from their kitchen table. It worked, You should leave a note on it for next time you stream from it. True, I'm on that computer all the time. Yeah, I am on that computer almost every night. Also, Merry Christmas. You too, Truid. Microphone permissions. It worked before, which is very strange. I tested the setup before I left. So unless Windows updated on the car drive out there, which I don't know how it would have done that, yeah, something went wrong. I shut the computer off and I turned it on when I was there, and restarting the computer must have done something, dude. I don't know. Let's be real. It's probably most likely some stupid setting like permissions or something. You're probably right. I don't know. I mean, Cyborg, I said that was going to happen. I said that all these people that are just saying SpaceX good, environment bad, they're going to hinder more than help. There you go. But once again, at the end of the day, who cares? It's not delaying SpaceX at all. That pad isn't finished. Pad isn't even close. Don't worry about it. Hey, Pop. Good to have you back. It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. Yeah. It's good to be back, dude. Man, look at that thing. So, Elon said the other day that they're going to switch to a six vacuum engine Starship design with 3 sea level. And right when they did that, they moved this thing out of the high bay. That's SN21. It's clearly unfinished, so I have a feeling that this might be going to the big landing pad in the sky. Who knows, though. Either way, I still enjoyed watching the launch with you in chat. Something I remember for a long time. Dude, Jack, I watched it back again, man. The part where Stefan Israel's like, "Go, Webb, go!" Like, right when it separates, that got me fired up, man. I'm not gonna like, "Go, Webb, go!" That's right, man. Get that satellite up there. Go, baby, go! Like, I'm like, yeah, that's some Chad stuff there. Look at that. We launched this satellite. Go, baby. Yeah! If it was either Stefan Israel, the mission director, so Jean-Luc Voyager, I think is his name. If it was him, it's still awesome. See, Thomas, it's cool when you're happy about something. It's something you guys got to understand. Spaceflight's about the ride, baby. You got to be happy when you fly. I mean, don't get me wrong, keep your game face on, but it was cool seeing the Europeans smile. They were clearly really hyped about it. They were really hype on it, and I'm happy for them. That's freaking sweet, man. They proved that they could do the job. It's a good return to form for them. Get that dang old satellite up there. Yeah, the mission director's name, guys, was Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc Voyager, I think his name was. And they had Katie Haswell back in there. Oh, we're going to ride bareback up into space now that the fairing has separated. I'm like, yeah, Katie Haswell. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully this gets more people hyped up, dude. It's a good idea. It's good stuff. Yeah, the solar panels deployed. Oh, it was so cool, man. Hey, Maverick with the boots. Wait till we kill SpaceX with our eco-water rocket. Sure. Yeah, guys, look, this thing isn't even close to finished. And that's not a mark at SpaceX either. They've thrown together a super heavy launch and catching mechanism in 6 friggin' months. It's just gonna take a little bit more, man. Rome wasn't built in a day. With that being said, that's amazing. It's so freaking cool. Well, they didn't have Elon back then. No, they had von Braun. I don't know who would I take, Elon or von Braun? I'd take Elon, maybe. Yeah. I mean, the Saturn V was pretty cool. Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah, I'll take Elon because I grew up. It's like the shuttle. I like the shuttle more than I like the Saturn V. Not saying the Saturn V is bad because I grew up with the shuttle. We grew up with Elon, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Both. Look at how fast they're working. So, does this make me the FAA if I slow it down? Am I the FAA now? Are people going to get pissed at me? A lot, Kuro. But didn't you want to take the whole thing to the moon? I don't know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at how slow they're going. It actually looks... Had to be convinced the staging was better. Maggie, that sounds right, but I don't recall off the top of my head, but that does sound right. Letting down America once again. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Can you believe that? Don't be like those people, guys. That was the overall gist of what I was trying to show by showing those threats. Don't be those people. Use your friggin' brain, for Christ's sake. Like, just, oh my goodness. Use your use the noodle. Come on, just a little bit. Just a little bit. You see how crazy those people look? This is ridiculous. I got 30 lines of cable over here. Who told you to stop cut? Who told you to stop using your brain? Who told you to stop? I got a major gas leak over here. Where do you think these Twitter posts are coming from? The sky? Anyway, moving on. Nova's sweet bend. It would have been really cool. Yeah, Jen, I heard about that. That's cool. Hey, what are you talking about, buddy? The phone lines are over there. What did I say to you? The phone lines are over there. We just ended up almost killing. Ray is about to kill you. Look at that chunker. Guys, you know, sometimes they don't think it be like it is, but it do. But with this, it actually do be like it is. True story, all right? It do be like it is. Needs a Chevy Ram truck. It's not mid-engine, Buck. It's rear engine. Bro. What does TPS stand for? Thermal Protection System. TPS Procyon with Starship is the tiles. The tiles. But keep in mind that the tiles aren't the only part of the thermal protection system. Technically, the stainless steel and the cilia blankets that are behind the tiles, so the white blanket behind the tiles, are that the stainless steel of Starship, the cilia, and the tile is all part of the thermal protection system. But when you hear thermal protection system tiles, or just TPS for short with Starship, people are generally referring to the black tiles that are on it.
Discovery, go at throttle.
Yo, hi. Appreciate your TPS report. Thanks for coming to my TPS report talk. Yeah, I'm just gonna need you to work on Christmas. Yeah, hi. It's Elon Musk again. I'm just gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. We changed Starship design again, and we're gonna have to play catch up. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. What are those white dots on some of the tiles? Mechanical attachment points here. I'm not sure why they scraped those off, but these are just someone writing okay. I'm not sure what these are. These tiles right here, dude, are tiles that they're covering up the hoist points. So I'm not sure why those have 3 dots. I know those 3 dots right there coincide with the 3 clips that they use to attach the tiles. They're triangular for the tiles. So I'm not 100% sure.
Discovery, go at throttle.
Or not. Button! Also, I'm 39 as of the 26th. Or are you 26th as of the 39th? Yeah. What would you say you do here? Look, I deal with the customers so the engineers don't have to. I have people skills. I'm good at dealing with people. What the hell is wrong with you people? Sanity check, take the former. There is no 39th of any month. Oh, really? No. There's no 39th in any month? Ah, frick. Well, that ruins the joke now, doesn't it? Believe you have my stapler. Why are the tiles placed in rings? What do you mean, Dutch? They're placed in rings like this because it's conic. It's a conic shape. So you're gonna have to. You can't use octagons in a conic shape like this. That's why they have these home plate looking tiles in there. Yeah, you got to use smaller concentric rings because the nose cone's tapering in, right? So that's why you have a lot of rings up there. You're a conic shape. Did you just call me a cone head? Do I look French to you? Yeah, it's pretty cool, Arnak. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Needs work though, but it is cool. Dudes. Okay, we'll get to the nitrogen loading in a second. Arnak, in Dearborn, there was a 96 F350 flatbed for sale on the side of the road. I want it. I'm not making that up. It was a 96 F350 flatbed. I want it.
Discovery.
How much?
Go at throttle.
I didn't see how much it was. I didn't see how much it was. I wanted it. It's so cool. I wanted it so bad. Oh, it's a 350 flatbed. The thing's like 40 feet long. Ah! Stop it. Go get it. You go get it. Dude, I wanted it. I wanted it so bad, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It's not a good idea. Jeep guy, 22-month resub. Thanks, man. I couldn't do it. Good thing Brima was with you. Dude, I almost had Joey Blue Skies. I almost had Brimo's dad. I'm like, we should buy that and we should fix it. You got room in your backyard, right? And he's like, I do have room, but no, it's not a good idea. I've already stored somebody else's car. I'm like, no, you're not thinking about this right, Joe. You're not thinking about it right. We could take the car that you're storing, put it on the flatbed, and then store the flatbed. Am I right?
Discovery.
Am I right? Am I right? He's like, we're not doing that. I'm like, frick. Yeah, I know, passing. I know. There will be more. It's all right. What are they making with nitrogen? They're not making anything with nitrogen. That's pad GN2. So that, King, that's operating any pneumatic systems on the pad. There are pneumatics involved here with rocket launches. There are different things for pneumatic actuation on the vehicle. Yeah, probably French. I'm a little bit obsessive and probably a little bit annoying too. So it makes sense. Hey, Dutch Gabber, 5-month resub. Yeah, Fibby, that was the big brain strat, dude. That was big brain, but no, didn't work. Nitrogen is also used in some welding processes. I don't think that them loading nitrogen onto the... You're right, Dragon, first of all. I don't think them loading nitrogen into the pad fueling systems is that, though. But you're right, nitrogen can be used in welding processes. It's probably better to use... Well, not better. You can use argon, krypton, xenon... you can use nitrogen. Any noble gas that's inert, so non-reactive, would be preferable for welding. I don't think that's what this is, but you are right. They do. If you look around the construction sites, dude, there is bottles of argon all over the place. No, Thomas, it's fine. Different gases have different effects on the metal. Yep. Obsessive and annoying, yet somehow we are all still here. Don't know whether that says more about you or us. Who's more foolish, the fool or the fool that follows him? Qui-Gon Jinn, The Empire Strikes Back, 2017. Quoted. Hello, baby! So, Flykin, the tiles with the 3 holes on it were covering up this. So I'm not... Dude, what does that mean? I have no freaking clue. Floppy sign. No, Mikey, no, that is so not right. Okay, Ernok. Nice piece of scrap right there. I think they'll use the nose cone, probably with a different thrust structure, Thomas. Am I wrong? Why would that change? It's just saying hi. Yep. Gas welding has a really nice name in German. Stutzgaschenweißen. Stutzgasschweißen. Flammenwerfer. Well, the flaps are changing as well, right? Yeah, let's still use it for an orbital flight test. I like that sign. Flammenwerfer. What does it do? It werfs flamen, obviously. Stutz, not Stutz. Schlitz? No, nein. Was ist das? Was ist das? Nein, Mikey, nein. Was ist das? Was ist? Nein, Mikey, nein. That is so not right. It's still funny, Sebi. It's never not gonna be funny. Ein Rakete? Rakete? Nein. Edelstahl? Das ist ja nicht richtig? Ha? Das ist eine Rakete. Ja, okay. Wunderbar. Luftgrain-Silo. Mercedes' 2021 car? Yeah, we've announced that we're switching to stainless steel. Luftballons? 99 Luftballons? Alright, I don't want to get the MCA. So, what are we looking at here? That looks like a payload bay. SN-22 nose cone barrel in the windbreak. It looks like this could be repurposed for another cargo bay door pathfinder. Cargo bay? Madden died? Oh. Well, that's just a dang shame, because when John Madden dies, he tends to die a little bit better, but when he dies, he tends to die really a lot. So that's just a shame, and, you know, we got to make sure that when we have great players playing great football, you get a great football game. That sucks, man. Cargo bay? No, cargo road. What if it's an amphibious vehicle, though? Nina has become very controversial in Germany. We don't talk about her anymore for reasons. Oh. Huh. Well. Okay. Hey, Rocket Guy. Glad to see they are now branching into other required architectural design pathways. Agreed. Alright, anyway. So, I'm failing to see how... Like, I see the cargo bay door here, but what... Like, you can see it's curved, right? You got a beveled side here. This does look like a space shuttle payload bay door, so frick you, I was right. But also, what is this supposed to be? I don't see hinges here. What is this? Oh dear, CUDA. Okay. Oh, hey, Steve Magnante. That guy's from Massachusetts. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So, Thomas, like, has anybody done any studies as to what the heck we're looking at here? Like, I'd be curious to... see, like, what are these tabs for? Maybe that's the latch and the hinge is on the other side? Yeah, maybe. Hang on. You know, I'm just gonna look at this and see if we see anything familiar. No. The only thing I see that's familiar is that the edge is beveled like that. You see that? All good. Looking go on your end. Okay. Alright, my guy. Okay. Cool. I'll see you around 11 then. That's where the wings go? It's got a six-pack big block stroker engine in it. So it's a 440 pack. If it's a 440 stroked out, it should be like 512 cubic inch. Yeah, that's pretty cool, goalie. Pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what we're looking at here. Like, if I'll be honest, guys, if NASA spaceflight and you guys didn't link saying that this was a cargo pathfinder, I would just suspect that this is something else. Interesting. Like, we should try to see if there's a split down the oh, there is. Right there. There's a split down the center. See? Can you guys see that? It's hard to see. It looks like they welded something to the center of this in the back here. Could it be on rollers instead of the hinge? So, goalie, you're talking about it doing something like this? Wait a minute. Are you saying... Go, you thinking something like that? Yeah, I don't know, S. What's that, King? I don't know what you wanted me to see here. Oh, you think it's gonna bread box? I mean, maybe. Dude, I don't know. I can't really make out what kind of mechanism this is. Drummer, we're kind of seeing so supposedly this is a cargo bay door, and I'm trying to see if there's any similarities between like a shuttle payload bay door or what. But chat said that, you know, it could be like a door that goes like this, like a bread box almost. It would be perfect for up there and down here. Can you imagine if Starship had payload bay doors that slid around like this instead of opening up? They slid around. Oh, that would be... It shows the rocket sections along the road. Oh, yeah, of course. Those are just ring sections, though. What's the seam? Payload bay doors? I don't know. I think they'd offer strength in the longitudinal axis, too. It's interesting, Acton. It's interesting. I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at here, dudes. I don't know what those triangular brackets are, and I don't know what these tabs are for. What's the seam? That right there? I'm not sure. Maybe they welded a backing plate to it or something, or a gusset on the back of it, and then they're going to cut it. I don't know. Yeah, passing, maybe. Interesting. We have one more NSF video here. Let's check it out. Huh. The moon. Yes, I said it. The moon. Because I'm not stopping at the moon. Write this down, chat. M-A-R-S. Mars, chat. Red rocks. Yeah, yeah. It looks like the hinges I see on the control panels I've worked with. Interesting. Interesting. It must be some kind of hot tub time machine. Do you think we'd get views on Twitch if we had a hot tub time machine? You think that would work? Elaborate, please. I don't know, Hellfish, maybe. Yes? Huh. Depends on who was in the hot tub. Well, it's your mom, S. You know? I got some pictures of her at a hot tub. You want to buy them? Real cheap. Thomas, what's your last? The door of the HLS variant from their render put out looks to open like a bread box since there's no visible hatch here. Yeah, interesting, huh? Okay. Hey, Sasha, what's going on? Hey, wait a minute, Chunk. You know, I got some naked pictures of your mom. Do the truffle shuffle. Taking a bath? You want to buy? What? Real cheap. Oh, thanks, Chunk. It's the Goonies. Okay. All right, I'll get back to this. Mega views. Goonies never say die. Okay, that's right. I'm not a Goonie. I want to go home. Yeah, Maverick, that would be my guess too. I have another question. If you guys were going to build a time machine, would you build it into a DeLorean or a hot tub? DeLorean. Either a phone box. Well, that's an interdimensional piece of equipment. So, Wiser, that would be like saying, would you make an interdimensional travel device into a phone box or a portal gun? Different methods of fourth dimensional travel, okay? Is the hot tub motorized? I mean, to make the water jets work, yeah. You can't, no, chat. You cannot compare a police box to the DeLorean. Those are two separate means of bridging dimensions, okay? One is a time travel machine. The other one's time and space, okay? Differences. Big differences, okay? Big boy steam locomotive. I like the way you think. That's the right answer. That's the right answer. A DeLorean-shaped hot tub? Giraffe. We don't want to open up Pandora's box like that, okay? Right? We don't want to do that. What about Bill and Ted's payphone? Rufus! No, the DeLorean was explicitly... The DeLorean can travel through time. It cannot travel through space. Differences. They explain that in the show. You're not thinking in the movie. You're not thinking fourth dimensionally. Be a man. The time machine should be a white claw. Okay. The bathtub-shaped DeLorean? What? What? Your time machine? A 76 Cadillac. Oh, all right. It's a pimp mobile. You can't find any time machines for sale on eBay. Sorry. No, there's space and time. Sasquatch, it's two different things. God. Winnebago time machine? Always want to meet. A bird of prey? Kiplach. It is a good day to die. The day is not yet over. An F-350 with a hot tub in the back? I did, Punsister. Bro, Punsister, you didn't think I saw the orange Mustang sitting on the left side, parked in front of all the other trucks? You didn't think I didn't see that? Come on. Come on. Bro. You don't mess with these eyes. These eyes don't cry every night. Okay? Come on now. Is that a White Claw emo? Yep. Okay, it is. F-350 hot tub heated by exhaust pipes. Why not Miss Fritz's magic school bus? A school bus is made out of aluminum. That's not good for... No, not aluminum. Well, yeah, part of it is. It's made out of mostly steel and some aluminum. That's not good for. That's not good for flux dispersion. Okay, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna build a time machine and do a DeLorean, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel discussion was primed for flux dispersal. The 2017 crew hatch was a bread box as well. Interesting. Yeah, Thomas, that's that's an interesting thing. According to Marvel, Back to the Future way of time travel makes no sense. Screw Marvel. Screw no. The fourth dimensional travel in terms of localized fourth dimensional travel in terms of flux dispersion from the DeLorean is the right move. All right, that's the right way. Robert Zemeckis had it right. Marvel. How many White Claws will it take to travel to the year 3000? Well, all you got to do is get gifted a pizza and a White Claw from Icy Wiener, and that should do you right. Looks like they're putting up those jigs there to center these things over each other. I think not. That's the point, Travis. It's supposed to be simple. It's hard to take something like rocket science and make it simple like this. And I mean, this ain't simple by any means, dude. But still, yeah, I know what you mean. You're straight up building it outside. I mean, it's outside in a windbreak, but it's still outside, man. That's ridiculous. Those look like I-beams for the staircase. Yeah, Tars, I know what you mean. Flappy sign. Developing the more user, why did you pick a lifting ring? Because it fit inside of the integration bay, Pigzig. Couldn't make it too wide or else it would hit the gantry crane. What's that building? That's another high bay Procyon that they're building for starships. They're going to be able to mass produce, or at least that's the plan. What about a sauna time machine? I mean, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Wide bay. Wide bay caught me slipping. Love him. How do you feel about medieval setting? Knights and kings and stuff. The reason I ask is there's a game like Hearts of Iron, but with that. Yeah, Crusader Kings. Not interested. I don't like medieval. Not really too big of a fan. I like mechanical things. It's not that I hate medieval stuff or like fantasy or anything like that. I didn't play like Elf or whatever when I was a kid. I played with bulldozers. It's just what I like. Hey, 12, what's going on? Any word back on that thing, dude? Doozin'. That's a big, chonky forklift right there. Big old chonky forklift. Look at that thing. Yeah, I know, goalie. Somebody already told me. I mean, medieval times had mechanical stuff like trebuchets. Yeah, I like trebuchets, Niroku. But sword, hand-to-hand combat never really interested me. Except if it's boxing. Boxing is cool. I like boxing. Yeah, 12, I got you. My DBZ characters rode on Tonka toys. Word. I can see you as a siege engineer. Yeah, I like siege engineering passing, but it's... You know, trebuchets are all good. Hear me out. I like that kind of siege weapon, right? No, that's a blank screen. I like that kind of siege weaponry. Yeah, yeah, see this? I like that kind of siege weaponry. I mean, trebuchets are cool. Trebuchets are cool. Like, that's cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, what's big about it? It's a 155 mil howitzer. It's 155 millimeter. That's huge for any self-propelled artillery. That's gigantic. Yeah, Giraffe. I'm a pretty basic dude. I like things that release a lot of energy really fast and also go fast. Usually hand in hand. Rockets do both of those things. Have you ever seen the 380 millimeter cannon? The Schwer? Schwer Gustav? Yeah. Even though pieces of trash designed it, like, it's still... Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, see, that's neat. That's neat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Kind of useless in battlefield applications, but it's pretty cool. I bet you, King. Yeah. It's useless. Yeah. That's pretty damn useless. The engineering is so stupid, but epic at the same time, right? Yes, no, Sneaky. We can appreciate the engineering, but it's friggin' useless. But the engineering is cool, but it's also useless. I don't know what you're talking about, Bam. Shut up. Maybe some people haven't watched that yet. Like, cool, useless, but cool. But also useless. Anyway. Mountain. Considering it could shoot over 100 miles, it's a pretty effective weapon. I don't know, Pulse. Like, you need a specialized train track. You need the train track has to be able to take the weight, so now you need a double gauge track, so you can only move it in certain spots. But yeah, I suppose. I mean, I suppose. Like, I'd prefer to take all the money it took to make that and just make more tanks. But what is more useless, the Gustav or the N1? Well, the Gustav actually did something comparatively to the N1, so I would say the Schwer is probably better. How accurate was it over 100 miles? I mean, access pretty dang accurate. Dude, with a weapon that big, you're gonna have to have forward observers. Not just to figure out where the thing lands, but you're gonna have to measure windage and stuff. I mean, I suppose there's some sort of nominal deviation for shooting a 380 mil shell, but dude, if you can, I mean, Paul, you nail that thing 100 miles. How are you gonna get the accuracy? I mean, I suppose with a 380 millimeter shell, you don't really need to be accurate. But I mean, if you just send it down range, I mean, you'd want the windage, because if you have upper level winds, right, that are high enough, you're gonna blow the thing off target by like a kilometer. I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It's just, I mean, I don't, like, how the heck did they use that? You can make those in Hearts of Iron, just on a side note. You can make them in Hearts of Iron. Maybe we can do that one of these days, and we'll see how effective it is. Anyway. SpaceX crane. SpaceX crane. SpaceX crane. I wonder what they're working on over here. What are you up to? What are you up to? What is more useless, Gustav or N1? I don't know. You should rewind the VOD and see when I answered that like a second ago. Like right after you typed it. I wonder why they moved the crane back towards the booster. You guys think they're gonna pick it up? Well, Thomas, it really depends. If RGV can get us an aerial shot, I'll tell you if it's moving the booster or not. You'll be able to figure it out because they'll have the ties down. They'll have the pieces of wood down if they're going to do a lifting operation. Did the 380 millimeter cannon shoot bunker buster rounds or just a solid round? I don't think you need a bunker buster round there, Niroku. If you have a 380 millimeter bullet, it doesn't really matter what that hits. What's going to stop that? It's bigger than a battleship round. Like, well, no, it's not. That's a 15.5-inch gun. What's stopping that? There's not a lot. Not a lot on the battlefield is going to stop that. Whatever that thing hits is getting taken out. We're there on the 21st. Let me see. Yep. Yeah, they might be dismounting the booster. That crane is carrying basically an adapter bracket, Procyon, to be able to pick up the booster. Yep, liquid nitrogen. You think we're ever going to see Pad A get used again? Who knows? That's where the remains of Booster 3 are still sitting. You can tell that's liquid nitrogen because of the way it is. Sorry, what did you say the crane was carrying? You're talking about that thing? That's just a bracket. That's just a bracket for picking up the booster. It's out here to the... Oh, King, no doubt about the 155s. I'm talking about the Schwer Gustav. Man, now I want to play Hearts of Iron. But no, we're playing Cities. I'm going to play Cities. I'm going to play Cities instead. The web aft sun shield palette opened successfully. Good, good, good. Did you see the link? I hardly ever post videos that I know you want this... You post... Yeah, but you post stuff all the time. Oh, a 175. Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think that's neat. That's pretty neat. Alright. I sent you a Discord message. Whoop. Yeah, 12, I got you. Hey, can I share a non-space video? Civil engineering. It's a controlled demolition in Australia. Go ahead, Audrey. Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's all space news. I think I got all of it. James Webb mission's looking good. The PEA seems like it's a big deal, but it's actually not. And Starship is making some pretty good progress. Oh, that's neat. That's neat, Audrey. Cool. No, I haven't been 12. Nope.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
So we will finish off space news with this. Hellfish has been getting up my tail about seeing this. All right, what is this? What do we got? Hey, Hinks, 22-month resub. Any Russian news today? Already blazed through it, man. Angara launched. Its upper stage failed to relight, so it's going to come back down. They're working on upgrading the Angara pad at... well, not upgrading. Finishing the Angara pad at Vostochny and a couple other things. That's about it. DMCA? Oh. I'm listening to the sound here. There's no music in this, drummer. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? Okay, there is music in this. The Redeemer! I love that noise. I love that noise so
Over
much.
60 years ago, we began to work with Ferrari. What we've learned from our shared passion on the track, we've put on the road. Shell V-Power.
What?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I mean, you're gonna get some... You can put pump gas in Maverick. You're gonna get some detonation. And the motor will probably overheat, but, PK, 61-month resub. 61! Press eject. No suspicion at the FAA. Massey stays and gets more power. Mike Massey's performance has made this. Okay, the new FAA president has made the decision despite all criticism. It was thought that Massey could be relieved of his duties, but Ben Sulayem clearly thought otherwise. He believes that the Australians should be given more power, as there should really only be one referee per race. Oh, that's gonna end so bad. No, Mikey, no, no, that is not right. No, that is so not right. Yeah, of course, Elfish, yeah. That's... Look, okay. If we're gonna play this game, and have one referee for the entire season, here's where I stand, guys. Now, for the Formula One fans that don't know American football, now it's like referees. And it's like umpires in baseball. I don't give a frick. I don't give a frick if it's the same guy. Be consistent in your calls. All I'm asking for is consistency. The back half sun shield deployed. Yep. Yep, Fozzie, we got it. Yep, yep. I vote Toto as referee. No, that is so not right. No, no, yes, no. V6 is the best engine. V10 is the most spectacular. I'll take things that are wrong for 300, Ken. Webb is being well behaved. I'll be honest, guys. I wasn't worried about Webb, the satellite. That never bothered me. It was the launch. Because Ariane 5 has had some trouble in the past, but it performed fantastic. I'm honestly not too incredibly worried about the rest of the mission. I know that that's right. Well, hopefully. Last plus. Did you see that China complained to the UN because of 2 different close flybys between their space station and Starlink sats? Yeah, I saw that, of course. Refresh my memory. How often does the ISS have to do debris avoidance maneuvers because of junk from the Chinese ASAT test? Oh, the answer is all the time? Huh, funny how that works. All right, well, hey, at least they did it formally. Do you like this sound? Do you like this? Yeah, yeah, Forge, that's a great pillow. Angel Hernandez and Joe West are consistent in their calls that they're always terrible. No, they're inconsistent, and that's why they're terrible, Penta. But yeah, they're consistent in terrible calls, yeah. That's why I don't like them. That's why people don't like them. Because in the same game, for one pitch, it'll be a strike. The next time, it'll be a ball. I don't care if you have the same referee or different referees every time. Just be consistent. That's all I want. Panja, any car guys in my chat, your car has a CVT, constant velocity transmission. The check engine light comes on. There is a slight weird smell in the cabin and the car lurches every time I give it enough gas. Is it going to be an expensive fix? Go to AutoZone, have them pull the codes and see what happens. I like this sound. Yes. Yeah, that's nice. What kind of engine is Ford using in the Mustang Mach-E 1400? It's on YouTube if you want to look it up. It sounds wild. I don't know. I don't know, Access. I'd have to look. It's a prototype? Alright. Alright. I want to get to playing cities, dude. So, let's see what we got. So, Mustang Mach-E 1400. Let me see. I just want to hear the noise. like those noises. Hang on, let me... Is there like a... You know...
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Non... I just want the sound, you know, version of this, or... Put some WD-40 on that door. Hey, Elbor, 70-month resub. I think it's just a regular Mach-E motor, one on each wheel. I'm just trying to see if we can... I can't tell if that's the sound production or not, to be honest with you. I mean, there's the Hoonicorn. I like the Hoonicorn. The Hoonicorn's cool. Bro. Listen to the fake engine noise the 2021 Mach-E pumps into the cabin. Yeah, one thing at a time, dudes.
Seth with electric and we're...
All right.
Everyone good?
Yeah.
Everyone good. Acceleration. Yeah.
Check out Ken's video on it. There's a lot of... Okay, let me look.
It's like a magnet roller coaster.
Hey, fun. Alright, let's see what we got.
I'm Jared Deenda, and you know these guys. Ken Block, Vaughn Gitt Jr.
Alright, let's get...
It's like a magnet. Wow. Yeah, let's get you see.
Alright. Yeah, the Hoonitron's cool. Dread, that's really cool.
Woo! You ready, bro?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Let's listen. I need to listen to it one more time.
Engage, rock and roll.
This is last year, guys.
You can finally hoot it.
So is it full power now?
Yeah, it's at full power.
Guys, that sounds like gears. It sounds like straight cut gears. That's why it's making that noise. It sounds like straight cut. That's what gears sound like spinning and meshing against each other at really high speed. No wonder Ken left. Savage. Savage. Sounds like gears. No, that's pretty damn cool. Yeah, that's what gears meshing sound like at high speed. Gears are a diff. Well, Z-Man, if I'm understanding this correctly, yeah, it's like the electric motor is basically connected to a transaxle, but it's not a transaxle, it's just a diff. So yeah, Straight cut gears can take much more torque due to more engagement area on the teeth. They're used in race cars for that reason. That sounds like straight cut gears, that's all. Yeah, I love that noise, guys. That's... I love that noise. It's such a... Dude, it's a really nice noise to hear in real life. Very, very cool noise. Yes, EW, I can look into that right now. You don't need to whisper me to do that. Just say it in chat, please. Easier for me to keep track. Give me 1 second. Of course the map isn't working. Okay, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. It's no problem. It takes less time for me to... It takes less time for me to... If you just say, hey, can I build here? The best way to do it is to just log in, go to the spot where you want to build, Tell me what you want to build and say, EJ, check the map. Can I build this building here? That's the best way to do it. So just do it that way. Fast always sounds cool no matter where the horsepower comes from. 7 motors. 5 more than even the Mustang Monkey. 3 are attached to the front differential. And 4 are attached to the rear in a pancake style with a single drive shaft connecting them to differentials, which have a huge range of adjustability to set the car up for anything for yeah, it's the diffs, Sebi. The differentials. The gears meshing together in the diffs. That's what you're hearing. That's what that noise is. That's cool. I love that noise. That noise is fantastic. Even with the bevel cut gears in my Mustang, when, like, if I get on the Stang and, you know, I punch it and you go, you know, because I'm, you know, you're right over the transmission, I can hear the gears going. It's such a cool noise. That's my favorite. Good Lord 7. Yeah. Also, fellas, I drove around in a Mach-E when I was in Detroit. I didn't drive it. That's not the right way to say it. I rode passenger, but Night Sun Temple. My mom sent me the Final Jeopardy question. I don't know why blue chrome is out like that, but whatever. The topic of the Final Jeopardy question tonight is European rivers. The flooding of this river in 1966 destroyed or damaged some 14,000 works of art, many of them priceless. 1966. I'm going to say the Danube. That's my guess. Could be the Seine River, yeah. Seine, yeah. I'll text my mom back. Don't tell her I use chat. What is the Seine River? Okay. We'll see if we're right. Florence? Alrighty, I'm on the plot. Can you build a house here? Let me see. Let me see. Yep. Sure. Absolutely. Just make sure it's not something crazy. Just build a house like these guys here. Not exactly like it, but nothing bigger than like that. Okie dokie? Is it the Mississippi?